their website. For forming present indefinite tense, we simply use the subject and verb. But in case of present continuous tense, we use am, is, are after the subject and then ing with the verb, main verb. Here, Andy and Adam are playing games. Andy and Adams are playing games. So the verb is play and the ing form is main verb is play and the ing form is playing and the subject are Andy and Adam. Andy and Adam subject but their third person plural number. The subject is third person plural number. Andy and Adam subject third person plural number. So the auxiliary verb out of am is are will be used. So Andy and Adam are play with ing playing games. Playing games. That is the present continuous tense. So in the picture you can understand Andy and Adam are playing. Andy and Adam. In the picture you can understand Andy and Adam, two persons. So the subject, plural subject. So are will be used here for the subject being plural. And here in this case, the translation will be Andy and Adam are, the main verb is play. The main verb is play. And so the ing form of play is playing. Ing form of play is playing. So Andy and Adam, third person plural number subject. So auxiliary verb will be used are. The sentence become Andy and Adam. Auxiliary verb are playing. Play plus ing playing. Andy and Adam are playing games. So the sentence structure here is the subject is Andy and Adam, and the auxiliary verb are, as the subject is plural, then verb plus ing, the verb is play, and with ing it is become playing. So the sentence will be subject Andy and Adam, Andy and Adam, auxiliary verb are, play plus ing, playing. Andy and Adam are playing. Andy and Adam are playing. Andy and Adam are playing. Okay, so we have to go to the next sentence. And before we go, we would like to say that we are discussing about present continuous tense. We are discussing about present continuous tense. We are discussing about present continuous tense, and in this present continuous tense, what is the structure? The structure of a simple sentence is subject plus am, is, or are, and then subject plus am, is, are, plus verb plus ing. So in this case, Andy and Adam are playing. Andy and Adam are playing. Andy and Adam are playing. So the structure subject am, is, or are, and main verb with ing. Andy and Adam are Andy and Adam are playing games. So next go to the next sentence. So we must go to the next sentence, and in the next sentence we'll try to understand the other formats. So before we go to the next sentence, what we are discussing about present continuous tense, and in this present continuous tense we must keep our ideas that for forming present continuous tense we must use subject, verb, and before the verb am, is, are as auxiliary, and verb with ing. Verb with ing. So we are going to see some examples of present continuous tense. So the next example here we find, here the main verb, here the main verb is eat. Here the main verb is eat. So main verb is Here the main verb is eat. So the other forms of the verb are ate, eaten, and eating, and the ing form is eating. The ing form is eating. So the ing form of the main verb is eating. Here is the eating. So there is one person, and out of I, we, you, Harry, and Harry is third person. Harry is third person, singular number. So the auxiliary verb will be is in case of present continuous tense. And here Harry is, and the main verb is eat. Main verb is eat. So the continuous continuous form of the verb eat is eating. Continuous form of the verb eat is eating. So we'll use Harry is eat plus ing. Eating. Harry is eating. So the complete sentence. So the complete sentence will be Harry is eating pizza. Harry is eating pizza. So the complete sentence is Harry is eating pizza. So the format here present continuous tense. Subject. The format here is subject, am, is, or, and then verb plus ing. Main verb plus ing. So check out the format here. So the format is subject plus am, is, are plus verb plus ing. The main verb here is eat. So the ing form is eating. Subject is Harry, third person singular number. So Harry is eat plus ing eating. Harry is eating, and the object is pizza. So Harry is eating pizza. Harry is eating pizza. Harry is eating pizza. Pizza. So what are we looking here? There is a boy. The name of the boy is Harry, and Harry is eating pizza. So the forms of the verb here, the forms of the verb are eat, ate, third form eaten, fourth form eating, and the fifth form is eats, and the ing form is eating. Subject is Harry, auxiliary verb is, and verb plus ing is eating. Harry is eating pizza. So that is the present continuous tense. So we are going for next example. So before we go to next example, we are just discussing that we are continuing with present continuous tense, and the present continuous tense actually means if an action is going on in the present time, like I'm writing, I'm talking, I'm teaching, all these are present continuous tense. And to form the present continuous tense, we know that we have to make a format where subject, then am, is, are, and then the verb plus ing form. So here in the picture you find two people. Here in the picture you find two people. Okay, two persons. So more than one. So that is the subject is third person. The subject is third person plural number. Lily and Liam. So here you can find Lily and Liam. So two person. So as because they are two person, Lily and Liam. So plural subject, and with plural subject out of am is are is used. So Lily and Liam subject, then auxiliary verb are, then the main verb cry, and with ing that becomes crying, with ing that becomes crying. So cry to crying. So in the present continuous form, we'll translate the sentence or form the sentence like Lily and Liam are crying. So we'll translate in the picture Lily and Liam, two persons, and the Lily and Liam Lily and Liam two person, and the auxiliary verb are cry plus ing crying. So Lily and Liam are crying. So what we get? What we get? Lily and Liam are crying. Lily and Liam are crying. So here, what is the subject? Subject is Lily and Liam. Subject here is Lily and Liam. And the subject is third person plural number. Third person plural number because more than one people is there. So, as more than one people are there, so subject is in plural number, third person plural. So auxiliary verb here will be are. Auxiliary verb will be are. So the subject is first Lily and Liam. Auxiliary verb are. Then the main verb is cry, and the ing form is crying. So that becomes sentence become Lily and Liam are crying. The sentence become Lily and Liam are crying. So here the subject is plural because you can see two person, that is Lily and Liam. So two person more than one plural number. So the as the subject is plural, so the auxiliary verb will be used as are. Lily and Liam are verb cry, and ing form is crying. So they are crying. And Lily and Liam are crying. So before continuing, we will go to the next examples. Before we go to the next examples, we must say that we are continuing with present continuous tense, and in case of present continuous tense, subject am is are, and then we must use the ing form of the verb. For continuing to the next examples, we have come wear. Wear means to put on some dress, to put on some dress on our body, to put on some dress on our body, to put on some dress on our body. So here in the picture you can see, here in the picture you can see Mark, a person is wearing a cap on his head. So and his cap is, so big. His cap is so big. Here, what we find wear. Here, the verb is wear. Here, the verb is wear, and the ing form of the verb is wear plus ing. That becomes wearing. Wear plus ing. Wear plus ing. Wearing. So the our present continuous tense format is subject plus amager plus verb plus ing. So the here just look below the highlighted portion. Present continuous tense, and here you find subject plus am is are plus verb plus ing. So the main verb here is wear, and ing form is wearing. Ing form is wearing. ing form is wearing. So we must use that wear to wearing. Mm. So mark the subject mark the subject mark here, and the mark is third person singular number subject, and with ing form it becomes wearing. So the sentence will be like the subject mark, then the auxiliary verb is, and then main verb plus ing, that is where plus ing, wearing. So the total complete sentence will be Mark is wearing a big hat. And here in this sentence and the verb forms and climb is written, it is error. Okay, climb is written, climbs, it is erroneous. It will be wears, wears. Here it is written wears. Here it is written as climb, it is mistake, and it will be wears. Okay. So before going to next portion, before we go to the next portion, we must say that we must say something that we are discussing all about here, present continuous tense. And in this present continuous tense, what we are learning, that subject, that there will be the subject, and with the subject am is are, and then verb plus ing. Okay, then the next person here, Mac, one person, and he's wearing a hat, a big hat, and the his mark is subject, is his auxiliary verb plus ing, wearing a big hat. So we are going to the next example. Before we go to the next example, we must say that we are discussing all about here is present continuous tense, and in this present continuous tense we are going for the next example. We are going for the next example. As we are going for the next example, we can see, as we are going for the next example, we can see here, we can see here another action. And here a boy, and his name is John, and John is climbing the ladder. Here John, the boy is John, and this is the ladder. You are seeing the ladder, and he is going upwards, that is John is climbing the ladder. So here the present continuous tense, what is the format? We know the format as subject, then the auxiliary verb am is are, and then the main verb plus ing. So here in this case we find the main verb is climb. The here the main verb is, here the main verb is climb. Here the main verb is climb. Okay, here the main verb, what is the main verb here? Here the main verb is climb. And so with the main verb, with ing, it becomes climbing. With ing, it becomes climbing. Now we know the rules. We know the rules. The rule, I'm highlighting it, present continuous tense, and below you look, the rule is subject plus am is are plus verb plus ing. So here the subject is John. Here the subject is John. Here the subject is John, and John is a single person. So third person singular number. And so for third person singular number, out of am is are, is the is the auxiliary verb, and with it